Hi and welcome to the latest Spotlight on Office Providers episode. So it's been just over a month since our last episode, and one of the most newsworthy stories about the flex space industry is the fact that WeWork successfully became a public company. It was revealed in March 2021 that the company that was founded in 2010 would be attempting to go public again after their unsuccessful IPO bid in 2019. They used a different mechanism this time. They completed a $9 billion merger with BowX Acquisition Corp, which is a listed special purpose acquisition company, or SPAC. They became a publicly traded company on the New York Stock Exchange on the 21st of October, listed under the ticker WE, and they climbed nearly 14% on their first day of trading. In more recent news, the Omicron COVID-19 variant is continuing to create uncertainty across the globe. The characteristics of this variant and its resilience to various vaccinations is yet to be officially determined. In the UK, that has meant that the government has triggered their Plan B restrictions protocol, meaning that face coverings are now mandatory for most indoor public venues, including places of worship, theatres and cinemas, as well as on public transport and in places such as shops and hairdressers. It is expected that from Wednesday the 15th of December, people will also need an NHS COVID pass showing their vaccination status or a recent negative lateral flow test to gain entry to nightclubs, indoor seated venues with more than 500 people, unseated outdoor venues with more than 4,000 people, and any venue with more than 10,000 people. And what has already been announced is that from Monday, the 13th of December, people should work from home if they can. There is a general sense of apprehension as to whether there will be another higher level of restrictions put in place above Plan B before Christmas, as it was last year. Unfortunately, there is also a sense of distrust of the UK government at the moment, following reports of alleged Christmas parties that MPs may have attended last year, whilst contravening the restrictions placed on the rest of the population. For us, it means that this podcast episode is being recorded from a home office and not in the studio, so we apologise in advance for any loss of sound quality or any background noise. This episode is focused on Cardiff, and we will be looking at 4 providers today. These have been randomly selected, and in this episode are Hub XV, or 15, the Arcade Vaults, the Sustainable Studio, and Workbench. Future episodes will spotlight other providers and operators in Cardiff. Information on all flex-based providers in Cardiff can be found in the directory that is referenced in the show notes. Hub XV, or 15. So who are Hub XV? Hub XV was founded by former Welsh international rugby player Alex Popham in 2017 with the aim of turning sports clubs into business hubs. Created to meet the demands of modern professionals, the company transforms unused space at rugby clubs and other sports venues into vibrant co-working business hubs on a weekday basis. Recognising the unique features that iconic sports venues have in terms of accessibility, car parking provisions and pre-installed infrastructure, the company creates co-working and business facilities in unique settings. Hub XV's portfolio of workspaces includes Ascot Racecourse, the home of Glamorgan County Cricket Club Sophia Gardens in Cardiff, and the home of English rugby Twickenham Stadium in London. So what types of flexible workspace products do Hub XV provide? Hub XV provides co-working spaces, meeting rooms, event spaces and other business space facilities in iconic sports stadia in the UK. Recognising the locational benefits as well as the infrastructural assets of these locations, Hub XV have created a model that utilises these spaces during the week when they would normally be unused. Some of the features of the space that Hub XV operate include manned security entrances, on-site staff, access to printing, copying and scanning facilities, breakout spaces, complimentary Wi-Fi, complimentary quality bean-to-cup coffee and other hot drinks, complimentary car parking, and the workspaces are available on flexible contracts and members have access to hireable meeting rooms that are Wi-Fi enabled and are equipped with whiteboards and TVs. Some of their spaces have direct access to outside seating and terraces overlooking the respective pitch or racetrack, and all have access to award-winning catering facilities too. Because of these unique facilities, many businesses use the spaces for launches, gatherings, celebrations and pitches. Please excuse the pun. As the locations that Hub XV operate are easily accessible through different forms of transport and have excellent car parking provisions, many businesses are also choosing to use the spaces as near-home workspaces as part of their hybrid working models. Some quick facts about Hub XV. Hub XV's tagline is turning sports clubs into business hubs. The company was founded by retired Welsh rugby international player Alex Popham in 2017. Hub XV operate out of 3 venues currently. These are Ascot, Cardiff and Twickenham. So why choose Hub XV? Hub XV is as unique as the locations that it operates because it is built on the values of sport, including optimization and professionalism. Hub XV champion camaraderie, better connections and a positive community, and this is embodied in their business community program, which includes complimentary monthly business seminars and networking events. Access and car parking make their spaces excellent remote workspaces, as well as occasional on-demand office spaces for use for onboarding, training, interviewing and so on within hybrid workplace models. The venues that Hub XV operate within must adhere to the strictest health and safety protocols due to how they are used on the weekends. For this reason, the co-working spaces and other business space facilities are run under very strict hygiene protocols with all required social distancing measures taken, including providing members with a dedicated desk space rather than a hot desk or floating desk space. With a growing portfolio of locations and a wide range of working and business space options, HubXV will always make sure members have a desk with a view. Members of HubXV also enjoy access to a wide range of discounts and perks from partners including Diamond Centre Wales, Fresh Business Thinking, Gotti, Great Wine Direct, and True Start Coffee, to name just a few. HubXV is also supported by a wide range of ambassadors, including former international Olympian track athlete Christian Malcolm, former World and Paralympic champion Mark Colburn MBE, former England and Bath rugby player Lee Mears, and opera singer Wyn Evans, who may be best known throughout the UK as the face and voice of the Go Compare advertising campaign. He would certainly struggle to find a comparable set of workspace venues. The social media feeds of HubXV can be found in the directory that is referenced in the show notes. The Arcade Vaults. So who are the Arcade Vaults? Created in 2018, the Arcade Vaults is a unique not-for-profit community space and venue in central Cardiff. Gaming is at its core, although anyone is welcome, giving everyone the chance to make, understand and learn about games if they wish, or just to play on some cool games in the workplace. So what types of flexible workspace products do the Arcade Vaults provide? The Arcade Vaults provides co-working space on Cardiff's High Street Arcade, as well as meeting spaces and event spaces. Whilst the Arcade Vaults are tailored to people working in and around the video game industry, they welcome anyone looking for a unique workspace in Cardiff city centre. The community rooms are their bright and airy co-working spaces, and these include free tea and coffee facilities, microwave and fridge facilities, super fast broadband, both wireless and wired options, and shared spaces that include TV and projection options. The community rooms are also available to hire as meeting spaces and for events. And when the rooms aren't being used for event space hire, the space is used for a dedicated VR setup. There is a range of co-working desk space hire membership packages available, including single day pass, a part-timer package that provides 5 days of co-working per month, a full-timer package, and a dedicated desk space package. There are also optional extras available, including PC hire and a Cardiff registered business address service. Meeting rooms can also be hired on an hourly basis. The Arcade Vaults also hire out their space for events and offer a variety of packages. Uniquely within their space is a 2-floor gaming arcade complete with 30 plus consoles that span 5 decades of gaming. And there is also a bar for refreshment breaks. Some quick facts about the Arcade Vaults. The Arcade Vaults is located on High Street Arcade, Cardiff CF10. The company provides co-working spaces, meeting spaces, event spaces, and uniquely a gaming arcade. The unique space is home to 30 plus consoles from 5 decades of gaming. So why choose the Arcade Vaults? Community is very important to the Arcade Vaults, and they run regular networking events, skill sharing workshops, seminars and educational events for schools. They also welcome folks from non-games industry backgrounds, hobbyists and reminiscers. The arcade vaults were quick to make sure that they were providing COVID-secure co-working spaces in Cardiff and developed enhanced cleaning and safety protocols, including regular cleaning of tables, chairs in the bar and cafe areas, and the keyboards, mice and controllers. They installed hand sanitizer points throughout the venue. They recommend that workers within their spaces wear masks throughout the venue unless they are eating or drinking or have a valid reason not to wear a mask. And they provide alcohol-based antibacterial wipes for gamers to also clean the controllers as they use them. The arcade vaults know how to put on a party too. At their third birthday party in 2021, they had live music, cocktails, PCs with a variety of games to play, a rock band setup with dance mats, 30 consoles covering 5 decades of gaming, and 2 virtual reality setups. And the social media feeds of the arcade vaults can be found in the directory that is referenced in the show notes. The Sustainable Studio. So who are the Sustainable Studio? The Sustainable Studio was founded in 2016 and is a collective of makers, emerging artists and creative startups co-working together to promote the creative industries in Wales. TSS describes themselves as more than just space, but a creative community dedicated to helping each other succeed. Residents of the Sustainable Studio include animators, artists, bloggers, DJs, fashion designers, graphic designers, illustrators, interior designers, and more. And there is even a goldsmith in residence. TSS provide artist studios, creative space, workshops, and fashion space for hire, and they pride themselves on being a space where those from the creative and cultural industries can gather safely and Skillshare. The Sustainable Studios was founded in 2016 by sisters Julia Harris and Sarah Valentin, who found the Curran Buildings, which is a former munitions factory, as a home for their new studio. The sisters fully understood the process and journey involved within the creative industries, having started their own responsible fashion business on a desk under Sarah's stairs in 2007. As their business grew, they needed to find more space, and this was the catalyst for what is now the Sustainable Studio. The sisters used their experiences and connections to create a community that supports individuals, families, and businesses on their own creative journeys. So what types of flexible workspace products do the Sustainable Studio provide? TSS is a creative studio space set within an industrial warehouse in Cardiff. There are over 20 affordable studio spaces to choose from, as well as shared communal workspaces to co-work in with a range of work pods and hot desk space options. TSS pride themselves on their creative startup spaces that are made from reclaimed materials and the furniture, fixtures and fittings that have had previous lives somewhere else. The commercial property in which the Sustainable Studio is based is large and centrally located and is hireable for a range of uses, including fitness classes, training, workshops and other off-site workspace purposes. The unique workspace that TSS is based in is also often used for film work, music videos and exhibitions. Some quick facts about the Sustainable Studio. The Sustainable Studio was founded in 2016. The co-working studio space is set within a repurposed industrial warehouse called Curran Buildings on Curran Road in Cardiff. The studio has collaborated with BBC Academy, Cardiff University, IKEA and Wales Millennium Centre, to name just a few. So why choose the Sustainable Studio? Community is at the core of the Sustainable Studio, and they love to promote the businesses and creations of their members on their various platforms, including responsible fashion brand DATI, organic workwear company Workshy, recording studio MITF, and platform for emerging artists Lone Worlds, to name just a few. The Sustainable Studio is also incredibly well connected, and their platform has allowed members to collaborate with institutions including BBC Academy, Cardiff Metropolitan University, Cardiff University, Creative Cardiff, IKEA, National Theatre Wales, Penguin and Wales Millennium Centre, to name just a few. The Sustainable Studio is experienced at supporting a wide range of businesses, and they celebrated their 4th birthday in 2020. However, as it was during a COVID lockdown, they celebrated with social distanced tea and cake. Members can become a part of the Radical Reading Rooms, or RRR, project, which is backed by Left Book Club and Pluto Press. The project is based around boundary-pushing books with an aim to generate spaces of positive dissent. At its core, the Radical Reading Rooms will aim to help people find space to read, discuss and organise a better future through grassroots organising, reading groups, creative writing, campaigning and other activities. TSS has collaborated with Bute Town Connect to support RRR Cardiff at the Sustainable Studio. If you are looking for makerspace in Cardiff, then the Sustainable Studio can provide that too, and is already home to creators such as Lord Cycles, who make handmade bikes. And you could find yourself as an extra at the Sustainable Studio, as the Curran Buildings is such a unique space. It is often used for photo shoots, music videos and films. The social media feeds of the Sustainable Studio can be found in the directory that is referenced in the show notes. Workbench. So who are Workbench? Workbench is a flexible office space and workspace provider operating out of a contemporary office building located off Ocean Way, which is just a 5-minute drive from Cardiff city centre. The owner-operator company was founded in 2015 when a large occupier moved out of their building. The owners of the building decided to transform the vacant space into a vibrant business centre in collaboration with property management company Business in Focus. They created small office suites that were perfect for small and growing businesses and created a range of support services and facilities such as meeting rooms and kitchen areas to support those businesses. Workbench now offers a choice of business space options from a portfolio of 20 differently sized office rooms. What types of flexible workspace products do Workbench provide? Workbench provides and operates serviced offices in Cardiff at Neptune Court on Vanguard Way, just 5 minutes from the city centre. Workbench also provides co-working desk space facilities and hireable meeting rooms. The offices are available on flexible short-term agreements and are priced at affordable rates. The property in which Workbench provide their flex space solutions is equipped with showers, bicycle storage, and there are over 50 car parking spaces at the property. The building is equipped with super high-speed broadband, and occupiers can choose from a range of packages that best suit their needs. Clients can also choose whether they would like to opt for a landline package or not. As the private office space options are serviced, all other overheads are included within the monthly fee. Occupiers can choose from a range of office suites ranging from one-person offices up to six-person offices, and Workbench will even adjoin offices if a larger space is required. Equally, occupiers can downsize their suites as business needs dictate, providing the ultimate in flexibility. The company also provides virtual office packages and virtual assistant services that allow clients to outsource business administration tasks such as copy typing, data entry, proofreading, company formation, credit control, appointment setting, events assistance, and travel and accommodation booking, as well as many others. Some quick facts about Workbench. Workbench launched in 2015. One of their first clients was Uber Cardiff. Workbench has grown to offer 20 offices of varying sizes, as well as other services. So why choose Workbench? Workbench prides itself on providing flexible, hassle-free and affordable office space in Cardiff in a dynamic office building with a vibrant community feel. Aside from the aforementioned amenities and facilities at their property, occupiers enjoy secure 24/7 access, ensuring a sense of ownership of their space. Workbench has established links with the Cardiff business community and is often a part of workshops held in collaboration with varied industry experts, such as marketing agencies and law firms. Community is a strong theme with Workbench, and the company sponsors the kit of Inter Penarth under-13s football team. And they also proactively promote the businesses of their clients via their social media platforms too. As an independent operator, Workbench also prides itself on providing a personal touch and will happily help their clients wherever they can, from helping with company formations to running out and getting a spare set of keys cut. Although occupiers have access to well-equipped kitchen facilities, there are often random treats and goodies in the reception area for all to share. And if you are still feeling hungry, there's also the Greggs across the road. The social media feeds of Workbench can be found in the directory that is referenced in the show notes. So that was our latest Spotlight on Providers episode on Cardiff. We will be doing future SOP episodes on Cardiff where we spotlight other office providers and operators. We hope it was useful, and until next time, take care.